Hello, my name is Freddie Jacobs, Chief Operating Officer for Northeast Retirement Services and Chairman of the Diversity Council for CBSI.
Hello everyone, I'm Maureen Gillan-Myer, Executive Vice President and Chief Human Resource Officer for Community Bank System.
In 2021, we started out the Diversity Council by pulling together a bunch of employees that we felt covered all of our organization and sat down and received their input as to what are some of the initiatives that we need to put forward as we begin this diversity, inclusion, and cultural journey.
Well, Freddie, that's such an important first step because engaging employees within the organization to come forward and help us to really craft where we want our culture and all of our diversity, equity, inclusion efforts to go, we need their help.
The Diversity Council started at the direction of our CEO, Mark Trinesi, to take a look at where we are as a company and where we can go as a company to make sure that every employee felt heard, respected, represented, and could bring their authentic selves to work every single day. We ended up with 100+ employees raising their hand, which I think was great. And from that, we selected 25 individuals from across the organization, all of our affiliates, to make up the council. And the remaining 75+, we asked them to become ambassadors. And that was just a way to engage everyone that wanted to be part of this journey. And when it starts at the top, that is the most important thing that could possibly happen. What it does for employees, it lets them know immediately that our CEO is committed to building the best organization culturally that we possibly could.
And that focus on our culture and being an inclusive environment, it's so important. And I think Mark recognized that building upon the strong culture that the organization has had for years, but making sure that the diversity of our employees, the diversity of thought that we bring into how we run our businesses will make us even more successful. As we head into 2022, the business certainly has a lot of exciting and aggressive growth objectives. And I think some of the foundation that the council has laid and identifying a couple of those areas, how do we continue to attract the best talent and bring in diverse perspectives and different experiences that people have to make our bank even stronger. Those are the types of things that we'll build upon in 2022 and need to be a real priority for us as we move forward. People we want to attract into the organization, they want to hear about what the organization is doing to support an inclusive environment and to bring not only the visible presence of diversity, but the diversity of thought and experiences that people bring to work.
And making that part of our culture and not being responsive, being intentional, being thoughtful, and doing what works for us, I think it's critical. And it's good that that's the approach that we've taken. It's building something that works for our culture. What's consistent across all of those is the team environment. It's a collaboration where everyone's heard and everyone brings their best ideas, and we come out with a good conclusion that benefits all of us.
I think the diversity that our employees bring into the community is strengthening the communities as a whole. And I see employees passionate about areas that they want to get involved and support, and will come to us and say, we'd like to support this organization and here's why. That's such an important role that we play in the communities that we serve.
You know what makes me the proudest about being part of CBSI is the intentional commitment to having an organization that has a culture embedded in its DNA that allows employees to bring their best selves to work every day, their authentic self to work every day.
That's why I'm so excited and proud to be on this journey with you, with the Diversity Council, with all of our ambassadors and all of our employees to continue to build upon all of what the bank has already done and allows us to then continue to have success.